Welcome to the Facebook Ads 5-minute show with me, Sophie Nicole Casey, and today, no Nongabua. My little bua is recently protesting if I stand still for any amount of time, and it's just not really practical for me to be running around while I do a live because I'm not fit enough. So instead, with me and my Christmas tree. So Merry Christmas, everyone. In this episode 10, we are talking about testing. So what is it, who needs to do it, why you should do it, when you should do it, and the best practices. So I'll get straight into it. So when I talk about testing, what do I mean? I simply mean when you run Facebook ads, you need to be doing testing so that you can find out what works best. So when you're testing ads, what you can be testing is different images with different headlines and so on. So who should be testing? Basically anyone who runs Facebook ads, who is running Facebook ads, needs to be testing. There's only one circumstance where it's not advised, in my opinion, and that would be if you are on a short time scale and you have a low budget. So if you have a campaign running that's only going to be running for like a week, 2 weeks, and you don't have a large budget, then it's not really enough time to run ads, for long enough to know that the results you get are actually true results. So if you've got a large budget in a short time scale, then it's more than feasible because within a day you might be able to prove those results, depending on your budget, depending on what you're testing. So when you're testing with ads, what you need to be doing is only be testing one thing at a time. So let's say on one campaign you want to test like an image, which could be a photo of you versus an image which is a stock image. So you'd run these two ads at the same time, to the same budget, to the same audience. Everything has to be exactly the same, and then by the end of it you simply look at what performed the best. And what do I mean when I say what performed the best? What I mean is what got you the result you wanted for the lowest price, because when it comes down to it, Facebook ads, it's all about money, right? So if your objective is to get the most leads, you might have one ad that had a much higher click-through rate, which means more people who saw it actually clicked. And that might make you think that that's the best ad because most people clicked on it. But what you actually might find is that more people actually signed up on the other ad, even though less people clicked on it. Because even though, the first, upon looking at it, you might think, oh, but that didn't do as well because not many people clicked on it. But the people who clicked on it actually went through to be leads. So based on that, the ultimate goal being the goal you need to look at, that would then be the winning ad. And then once you've established that, then you could go on to test something like a headline. Because think about it logically. When people are scrolling, what makes them stop the scroll? First of all, it's visuals. So you should usually start with your visual first. So if you're running an image ad, then it would be the image. If you're running a video ad, then you need to think about testing the thumbnail image. Now the thumbnail image just means the image that shows before someone clicks play. So obviously in some placements it's going to automatically play, but not in all of them. So like when you record a video and it automatically generates a caption and usually you look like this or something, like I know they're terrible with me. Whenever I get my auto captions generated, I'm like, my eyes are half closed, I've got like a massive double chin, I'm doing this or something. So like obviously make sure what you can do is you can take a selfie when you make the video. So just take a selfie, make sure it's in the same angle as the video you're shooting, and then that can be a thumbnail. Or you could test like a version with writing above it, one with writing above it, one without writing above it, and so on. So then after you've tested like the visuals, you should then go on to test the headline, because before people read the copy, like the main description, it's like the main text, the primary text, the thing you should test before that normally is the headline, because the headline is often what people skim read to see, is this for me? And then if the headline passes the test, then the copy is what you focus on next, because the copy is what they finally read before they click. So you should be testing all of these different things. Other things you can test are audiences. You should be testing your landing pages, try one button color against a different color. But again, these things take time, so you can only test one thing at a time, and you just need to be doing it ongoing. Keep a log of what you're doing, make a plan for what you're going to test next, and then always just keep trying to beat yourself. Think of it like a game, me version 1's going to beat me version 2. And it's literally as simple as that. So the thing is, like, even when your ads are performing really well, don't stop testing, keep testing. And obviously when your ads aren't performing very well, definitely time to test. But the fun never stops, basically. Just keep on testing. And that is all I want to say on the matter today. So in the next episode, episode 11, I'm going to be telling you what is a funnel and go over a few different types of funnels and give you some ideas about what you can do. So thank you for watching, and send me a picture of your Christmas tree. This is Booa's first one. I'm very happy with it.